Hi, I'm going to read three more articles. So, this one is called A Poem. Someone sent me this anonymous little poem the other day that I want to share with you. I don't know who wrote this piece, but I think you're gonna like it. If you can start the day without caffeine, if you can get going without pep pills, if you can always be cheerful, ignoring aches and pains, if you can resist complaining and boring people with your troubles, if you can eat the same food every day and be grateful for it, if you can understand when your loved ones are too busy to give you any time, if you can forgive a friend's lack of consideration, if you can overlook it when those you love take it out on you when, though no fault of your own, something goes wrong, if you can take criticism and blame without resentment, if you can ignore a friend's limited education and never correct him, if you can resist treating a rich friend better than a poor, if you can face the world without lies and deceit, if you can conquer tension without medical help, if you can relax without liquor, if you can sleep without the aid of drugs, if you can honestly say that deep in your heart you have no prejudice against creed or color, religion or politics, then my friend, you're almost as good as your dog. Almost, but not quite. This poem is dedicated to every dog lover in the world. And that is so true. If you have one best friend, that is the dog, no one else. The next one is kids say the neatest things. I love kids, don't you? I like the way they think, the way they talk, and I especially like to read the things that they and their parents write and say. For example, an 8-year-old girl named Brandy wrote to thank us for a magazine we published called Clubhouse. She said, "Thanks for letting me join the club, and thanks to my aunt. You guys really nice. I enjoy those manganese." She meant magazine. My hobby is collecting rocks and standing about the rainforest. My favorite subject in school is spelling. Another little girl came home from the pediatrician and told her daddy that she got shot that day for mumps, measles, and rebellion. Don't you wish we had an inoculation for that? And then a mother wrote to say, perhaps there should be a uniform words per body. When children have to go bathroom, my 3-year-old has been taught to refer to that act as whisper. Now this is for wee wee. And then for the other one is the party when they have to go number 2. Now number 1 is the movie. Now well, his grandfather came to visit us, and in the middle of the night my son came to his bed and said, "Grandpa, I have to whisper," and he meant by he need to go pee. Now Grandpa did not know the secret word. Well, Grandpa, not wanting to awaken his wife, Grandma, he said, "Okay, whisper in my ear." He just thought that little kid wanted to whisper something in Grandpa's ear. So he said, "Whisper in my ear." But he didn't know the child needed to go use the bathroom. Child needed to go pee, but he didn't know that secret word parents had with the kid is whisper. Well, these delighted moments what makes child rearing so much fun. So what the child did, he whispered in Grandpa's ear. Grandpa said, "Okay, whisper in my ear," and child did it. He's just a kid, he didn't know. If your kids have said funny or clever things, I wish you would send some of those quotes to me. This is really a funny article, small article, but yeah, children, they don't understand sarcasm. In fact, in this case, Grandpa didn't even know that the mommy used the word pee-pee as whisper, So Grandpa said, okay, he didn't want to wake Grandma, and he said, all right, go ahead, whisper in my ear, and what child did it? He didn't know Grandpa didn't mean it. So yeah, this was a funny article. I liked it. Now the third one is children and television. Now this book has a lot of kids because it says coming home, timeless wisdom for families. So that's why it has a lot of kids article. So the third one is children and television. There has been considerable debate in recent years about television rating systems. That kind of information is desperately needed by parents who want to protect their kids from harmful content, and I am among those who believe that the present system just doesn't get the job done. But even if changes are implemented, there's a new wrinkle to be considered. Social research conducted by Yankoblich Partner Inc. has recently analyzed the TV viewing habits of Americans. What they discovered is surprising. 42% of children between 9 and 17 have their own cable or satellite television hookups in their bedrooms. The image of families gathered around a single TV set in the family room is fading. Instead, many kids are off by themselves where they can choose anything that they want to see. Anne Carmen, a partner at Yankovic, said, almost everything children are seeing is essentially going into their mind in some sort of uncensored or unfiltered way. Considering the explicit sex, violence, nudity, and profanity available now, especially on cable and satellite television, this is disturbing revelation. Children need to be protected from adult programming, and yet almost 4 out of every 10 kids have parents who don't really know what they are watching. I fear that situation will come back to haunt us for years to come. This is wonderful article, but the only way to solve this problem, the one and only way, and there is no other way, is to pack that box. I call it dumb box. It's really dumbens people. Dumb box. I haven't watched it for I don't know how many years. I have no interest for watching it either. Just pack it up, put it in your garage. If your children cry, they will cry a few days, then they'll get it. You just say no.